iPhone fixed. My iPhone because the microphone won't work. So since it ain't working properly, I go get it fixed. So the only appointment they had is like three something. So I got to go to Georgetown. So let me get on. Let me leave. Let me go. Man, I mean, I had a little girl dancing with my song. She's special needs girl, man, and god damn, couldn't even get the sound. Couldn't even get the sound. I said, oh shit, ain't that something? Couldn't even get the sound. But man, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all a little bit of DC. This is Sky Circle right here, and that is the Australian embassy that's being remodeled or whatever they doing to it. Right there, that was the Australian embassy. Oh, they stripped that whole joint down. They redoing the whole thing. So this is Massachusetts Avenue. This is the beginning of Embassy Road right here. All of this used to be red light. Where we at right now? All of this was the red light district in DC. All of it was red light. Okay, so that's Massachusetts Avenue going that way. That's the beginning of Embassy Road. Yeah, that's where you'll find the majority of the embassies in Washington, D.C. You'll find on this end of town, except the Canadian Embassy. The Canadian Embassy is downtown. Okay, that's Daniel Webster. That's his statue right here. Okay. All right. So we're headed to Georgetown. Um, I'm going early so I can find me a parking space because that's not a place that is conducive for parking, especially for this big old boat right here. You know, so I really, man, Lord, give me a favor. Let me get me a spot close by so I don't have to do a whole bunch of walking. So see some of the construction. See, we don't have high rises. Not allowed. Nothing can be higher than freedom that's up on top of the Capitol. That's what controls the height of buildings in Washington, D.C. Freedom. No building in Washington, D.C. can overshadow freedom. The only structure that's higher than freedom is the Washington Monument. That's the only structure higher than freedom. And no statue in D.C. Freedom is 19 and a half feet high. No statue can be higher than freedom. So as you can tell, this is the high rent district right here. Oh, they went out of business. Burberry went out of business. Damn. Tiny jewel box. Man, it used to be this street used to be jamming back in the day. I mean, 24 hours a day almost. Something was happening on M Street, going into Georgetown. Always was something going on over here, man. while I'm over here, if might show y'all Georgetown University while I'm over here. Let y'all see what that look like. See, now we're approaching Georgetown. That's Georgetown straight ahead. That was fast. I didn't think I would get over here this fast. God, now all I got to do is find me a parking space. I'm really good. I'll be real good if I can get me a good parking space. See y'all, this Georgetown, right here. That's what Georgetown looks like. Notice there are no power lines in Georgetown. None whatsoever. All of the power lines are buried over here. Yeah, they don't, makes the community look a lot fuller and a lot historic building right there. It's this is Georgetown. This used to be a tobacco port, and it was predominantly black. See, one of the things that was popular in Georgetown was alley dwellings. What do you mean alley dwellings? You got in where you fit in, man. Literally it was an alley. And people crowded in alleys to live. With all kinds of different structures, and just like you got tent cities today, you had those back then as well. People had all kind of little structures they built for housing. But this is the result of the pandemic right here. What you see right here is the result of the pandemic. Sure is. Now, if we can just get us a parking space, we'll be good. Anyway, hey man, thank y'all for joining me. Or at least I'll show y'all the Apple Store. That's the least I can do. So straight ahead to your right would be Georgetown University. See, there's the Apple Store right there. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. So let me see, can I find me some parking? No, can't find no parking over here, boy. Parking is tight. This crap, this is the crap, man. This is the crap you have to endure. So look, y'all, let me get off this phone because these streets are tight and I ain't trying to have